Generative AI, or Gen AI, promises to shake up not only the private sector but also the public sector. It's set to significantly alter our public services in terms of efficiency, productivity, simplification, and streamlining of exchanges between administrations and citizens. It's also expected to play a role in the analysis of public policies, the fight against fraud, and the facilitation and assistance in accessing rights. Let's explore some of the ways Gen AI can be used in the public sector, focusing on improving citizen relations, promoting accessibility and understanding of administration, and enhancing the efficiency of public services. One of the key applications of Gen AI in the public sector is in improving citizen relations through next-generation conversational assistants. We've all experienced the emergence of chatbots or conversational agents on the websites of our administrations in recent years. However, we've also all felt the limitations of these tools, especially when it comes to answering more complex questions. The advent of Gen AI is a real game changer in this area. Imagine conversational agents trained on a general or very specific documentary fund, capable of interacting in a structured, secure, and personalized way with any user. They can adapt to the history of each conversation, react opportunistically, and propose solutions and services. Gen AI promises to make the experience of public service less complex and time-consuming, and more capable of effectively responding to our various requests. Gen AI can also help make administration, public services, and aid more accessible and understandable, whether it's facilitating the understanding of texts and regulations, making public services and aid more readable, or assisting in fulfilling our administrative obligations. Gen AI promises to be an assistant for all, public agents and citizens alike. Gen AI can also become a valuable tool for public action seeking to facilitate the readability and access to its services. For example, it can make complex legal texts more accessible by summarizing and simplifying them, exchange in different languages with all users, assist each person to better navigate between different public services, assist us in filling out our administrative forms, or even identify and guide people or families who would not benefit from aid to which they are entitled. Could Gen AI make public service even more efficient? Absolutely. Gen AI could serve as a personal assistant, improving productivity and quality of life at work by providing operational assistance for any administrative function. Virtual assistants integrated into the workstation could help search, analyze, synthesize, write, inform, communicate. These assistants could thus relieve repetitive or time-consuming activities and promote the performance of more complex tasks or those considered to add more value. Gen AI can also be considered as a decision-making tool. For example, it could facilitate budget programming, analyze the effects of public policies, generate, simulate, test scenarios, and thus better anticipate the consequences of decisions taken. In the field of information technology, Gen AI is making significant progress. It has the ability to develop, correct, or document code quickly and accurately, significantly accelerating computer development and exploitation processes. However, while these promises are very concrete and engaging, it's important to measure the limits and risks associated with this technological breakthrough. Firstly, it's important to be aware that generative AIs can make mistakes and be biased if the data used to train them is not suitable. Hence, the importance of focusing on the control and supervision of this training data to avoid errors, information manipulation, ethical risks linked to unbridled automated interactions. Also, it's crucial to ensure that the architectures put in place respect obvious confidentiality requirements, anticipate and monitor the development and maintenance costs of these projects that rely on new technologies whose economic models are still to be tested. Finally, like any transformation project, it's essential to take into account the dimension of change management.